My pen.
So welcome to Your Holistic Academy. My apologies, John Donnelly from Your Holistic Academy. Apologies, we're slightly delayed today, but I'm delighted to welcome Bimi Corbett. How are you today, Bimi?
Hi, John. Thanks for having me here. I'm very well, thank you. It's a sunny day, sunny in Galway.
Yeah. Fabulous, Bimi, and delighted to have you chat with us. We met first on the Outstanding Network with Pat Slattery, Bimi, and now we'll get the opportunity to work together on the Your Holistic Academy. So absolutely delighted to chat to you. But we want to chat to you today about your own company, which is Signature Veda. So
Signature Veda is my passion, and it is my company, which I started very recently. And it all came from, self-care and self-love and, with the aim for wellness. So I've been researching, like I'm very fond of researching, and I have a structured research master's as well. And so, we have happy hormones, right? And oxytocin, serotonin, and 2 other hormones. And so basically, you can actually produce them by, kind of connecting back with you. There's few things, like I don't want to throw it all out there. Few things like connecting back with your shadow self, embracing it, or, really embracing your inner child through like skincare routines. Now, when it came to skincare, like I've been always buying like organic and natural things myself, and which didn't really make much of a change, which was okay, all right. So often I kind of make my own formulation, and I get compliments, after 2 days, and people start like immediately recognizing and complimenting, and would ask me to kind of make for them. They would ask you, what did you do? Did you do a facial, or, like, would you make that for us? And then I'm like, no. And then I would take some extra time and give it to them, and people are like very appreciative. So that knowledge is from my past. I'm from Trivandrum, which is home of Ayurveda.
Yeah.
And so I have a lot of subliminal knowledge, which I kind of grew up in.
Yeah, so Ayurveda, Ayurveda is, well, it's a sort of a Chinese, Indian medicine tradition, really, isn't it?
That's correct.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Ayurveda then.
So Ayurveda is a age-old system of medicine, which is root of like modern medicine and all that emerged from the ancient, scriptures and all that of the past. So this is dating back to a different civilization like Indus Valley and Mesopotamia and all that stuff. And there's been a lot of research done. And so what I'm trying to highlight here is the duration of its, research, and why it is still existent. Like in many cultures, the rituals, everything has faded, gone away, and it is still quite prominent. Now, Ayurveda has a philosophy, it's a inside out and outside in kind of a treatment. So if I can give an example, if you have a condition like a illness, so what do we say? Arthritis, okay? Yeah. So you go to a doctor, it's very likely like 100 patients would have the same prescription, right? Would have the same medicinal kind of prescription. So when it comes to Ayurveda, it is very based on yourself, your own self. So depends on a lot of aspects, your underlying conditions, your mental kind of, situation, your surroundings, weather, and a lot of aspects, your food, etc. Right?
Yeah.
And so it's all about balancing it, the balancing different elements in your body. And that's the kind of basic thing. Now, Ayurveda is like a 5 to 6 years degree course back in India, and they are actually qualified doctors. So I'm not claiming to be a doctor or a professional, but I do have a lot of knowledge, from my mother, who is a doctor in Siddha Marma, orthopedics, and neurology.
Yeah, yeah. So tell us a bit about the natural ingredients then, Bimi, for your products.
So you see, I'm looking for, what I've understood is like a lot of, say if you take a cream, bottle of cream, it would have a base and that is meant to perform on your body or skin. And it would have certain active ingredients and some functional ingredients, which is like your preservatives and all that stuff. So if you look up like most of the products, the active ingredients are quite minimal. It's just aesthetic or quite minimal. And that's because it's like not very easy to kind of source these botanical, ingredients, because they are from all over the world. Supply chain is quite difficult, and regulations and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if it is synthetic, I know there are high performing lab made, a lot of like, new technology which can perform transderma, a lot of things into your skin. And I'm very interested in that level of like products, which is quite good, and which also gives you various other aspects such as wellness, feel good, and also, aesthetics as well.
Yeah. So how do you source you have to go around the world to source your products, Bimi?
So currently, unfortunately, I do get a lot of materials from Ireland, and was recently kind of doing a course in herbalism. And in Europe, Ireland is one of the first countries which was like, forefront in herbalism. And that is like, and nearly in the world, like herbalism is like Ireland and Ayurveda in India. So, which was quite shocking and amazing. So there are a lot of like things like your nettle and comfrey and a lot of other, plantago, like plantain and all that, which grows locally here. So I'm quite interested in that aspect. I do get some of the materials from Ireland. I get a lot of my supplies from UK, Italy, Spain, and my high-end kind of natural preservatives and all that from Germany, and some Ecolux kind of ingredients from Italy and Spain, and from India, and loads of them from US as well.
Oh, fantastic. So Bimi, tell me a little bit about your skincare and perfumes is your main range. Is it perfumes and skincare?
Yes. So for me, perfumery is really art. It's an abstract art. It's a piece of art which you can carry that kind of, goes around you like an aura in the air, right? And you can feel it, you can see it, and maybe someone who comes near you can, feel it, kind of a thing. So I have a perfume which I recently created called Galway Sea Glow. And I have a friend who is from Galway who's currently living in Scotland. Now she is like homesick because of lockdown and everything, and she can't travel back home. So I sent her Galway Sea Glow and Dublin Diaries. For some reason, she kind of related more to Dublin Diaries.
Yeah.
Now, I love that idea of smellscaping a place, packaging as a perfume, and having it there. Similar way, I created another perfume called La Ame de Travancore, which is French, which means the soul of Travancore, which is where I am originally from. It is the home of Ayurveda, and the perfume kind of smells Ayurvedic, mixed with mountains and sea and all that stuff.
I just noticed on your website, Bimi, some of the range was I speak, I see, I know, I feel, I am, I love. Those are the names you give to some of your range?
That's correct. That is another set of perfumes called Chakra perfumes. So it's based on the 7 chakras. Now, I do have a lot of knowledge. I wouldn't say I know everything about chakra because it is never ending. But this my curiosity on chakras would have started when I was, I'm just trying to think how old, like in the 1990s, early 1990s. So I've been reading up like loads of stuff on it, and talking to people, asking questions. So like I love chakra. It is basically your heart chakra. Okay. And I speak is like, your throat chakra. And then I feel is your, lower kind of chakras. So it's I found it quite restrictive because it is a work. I made that perfume in intention for somebody to kind of meditate or wants to kind of work on a particular chakra to meditate on it. So it's an aid for your meditation. I and lot of people, like, I personally don't like wearing them as a perfume, but a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
Like, they like to wear it, and they feel kind of, it's helping their speak chakra and all that. So it just kind of transcends you while you kind of meditate, focus on a chakra into a different kind of, space. So it's
Yeah.
a need, it's a tool.
Yeah. So the sort of healing, you focus on the healing properties of your products, Bimi.
Mm-hmm.
That's an important part of your work then, yeah?
So self connection is like primary to me. So, like, I worked in jobs 9 to 12 hours, and somewhere down here, so you're just out of your body and you're performing. You are so focused on your work. Somewhere, Bimi was missing. And I felt like, it's kind of detaching.
Yeah.
And then I come back home. I'm in my second job, like taking care of my husband and my
Yeah.
daughter. And
Yeah.
once I'm done, you're like so exhausted, and you just want to wake up for the next day and get
Yeah.
the things already. And somewhere, I think when this was going on for many years, I knew myself somewhere down there was a disconnection. And I worked in the area of, talking to people. I
Yeah.
worked in human resources. So
Yeah.
like I love people. Like, I have certain qualities which makes me stand out. And disconnecting with yourself is not a good thing. And it wasn't just me. I came across many people like me who were disconnected.
Yeah.
So that 5 minutes, 10 minutes of ritual by applying a face cream or massaging your feet kind of, helps you reconnect with yourself.
Yeah. So would you see people even in the corporate world that you came from, would you see yourself going back into the corporate world with your products to help them? Would that be something that you would?
I would be, it's just not corporates. I want the company to go international. And my vision is for it to be one of the best companies on planet Earth, where people, would look forward to, get that love and nourishment through my products. Like, I want people to want my products, and that also means I want it to work for them. And I'm very much about like the results. Say I worked in HR, really like very much
Yeah.
about the results, and
Yeah.
it should perform.
Yeah. So your craft, your sort of craft is to produce the perfection in your product, really. Is that what you look for? Do you look for perfection in the product, or?
I wouldn't say perfection, because we all know my perfection is not your perfection. Perfection is like subjective. It is always it is different,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
that's not what it is. Like, if it is meant to like help your relax your skin or regenerate, and if you are claiming such things in a product, I have often brought products like for, I slept less and I under eye and it just doesn't really work. And then, I use my own products and it kind of has an effect. So you need to have good quality ingredients and extracts, like for high performance. So it's not perfection what I'm looking at. It's something that add values to someone else is what I'm looking at.
Hmm. Excellent. So what sort of clients, Bimi, are using, will currently use your products? Or how do you reach your marketplace at the moment?
So I would be interested to sell through retails, and retail channel, and multi format retail channels like Brown Thomas and all that, and also different kind of health centers, which has a focus on wellness and self care, and holistic therapist, and like anyone who benefits from my products.
Okay, so maybe that's the reason why the Your Holistic Academy is of particular interest, Bimi, so that you can connect with people right across the holistic sector. So that obviously that's an opportunity there for you to broaden your client base through the holistic, other alternative holistic practitioners. Yeah.
And I'm really grateful, John, like, to be part of your Holistic Academy from the very beginning, because the kind of people in there, they are exceptional. And to be connected to a group of people like in your Holistic Academy, I am truly, truly grateful. I've developed some very good friends, and it's like, it's not work anymore. It's like working with friends. It's like hanging around with friends and sharing your stuff
Yeah,
and all that.
yeah.
So I am truly grateful, and I would recommend anyone like who needs that kind of support and friendship and positivity around to join your Holistic Academy.
Yeah, thank you much. And it's a pleasure to get to work with people like yourself, Amy. You've got something we feel is something really special to offer. And it's quite a unique range of products that you have, certainly in Ireland. I don't know, is the Ayurveda tradition, is it common here in Ireland, or is it?
There are loads of, see, Ireland is a beautiful place, and it has a lot of authentic, beautiful people here. And so everyone has different kind of things to offer. Like, you have your artisan markets, and some of the things that is there is like amazing. And like I learned from people as well. Like I learned about this herb called plantago, and my daughter is like, she gets hay fever, allergies, and all that stuff. So I learned from common people. They're not like highly educated, but they are skilled, talented. And don't forget your, background is like Celtic and Druid, and
Yeah,
that has never gone, right? So, but then again, my product is mine. Like I'm an individual, so I assume my product is unique, and it is an individualistic product with my own kind of creativity and research and all that put together.
yeah, yeah. But you're very passionate about what you do, Bimi, and you've found the sort of essence of what you want to do with your life. And you're still quite young, so it's brilliant that you have found that. And obviously, you came to that path from a sort of, as you said, disconnect in your previous work. And now you're sort of more connected to what you really want to do with your life. So that's incredible, yeah.
That's true.
And your vision is to develop your product into a worldwide bestseller, yeah.
That's true. So I want people to kind of, recognize and like, go for it and know like, okay, this is going to work for me. And that is where I want Signature Veda to kind of, go to.
Yeah. And right now, Bimi, it's just Bimi is the only person on the team at the moment, is it? Or is
That's
there?
true. It's all solo. So I was only thinking about it, daydreaming, okay, I need another Bimi so I can, replicate it. And I need another Bimi. So that's how it is going to be. And
Yeah,
it
yeah,
will happen as
yeah.
I kind of, journey.
Yeah, so we'd be delighted, obviously, Bimi, if we can help you through your Holistic Academy. We're obviously thrilled and delighted if we can help you, because we're looking for really authentic, and the integrity of your product and the passion you have for it is and truly holistic products. That's what we're looking for, that we can promote through your Holistic Academy. Yeah. So it's a great win-win relationship, I think, that we can develop with you.
Definitely it is.
Yeah. So, Bimi, is there anything? How do people get in touch with you? So,
So I have a website called signatureveda.com, and you can find me as Signature Veda in Facebook and Instagram signature.veda. And so yeah, reach out to me, and through Facebook or any social media, and you can reach my products.
great. And you're also obviously on the Your Holistic Academy platform as well, so people can reach you there as well.
Yes,
So,
and
Bimi, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much, and we will share this video for you, and you can share the video afterwards. Yeah, and it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, Bimi.
Thank you, John. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
Okay.